Once again, guys, I am back with a brand new video to talk about stuff that a lot of people don't like talking about. Honestly, this world has pretty much gotten to that you cannot share your opinion at all. You have the wrong one. I'm going to be talking about importance of forgiveness. So let's talk about me first. Basically, like a cleansing thing that you can do for your soul. It's very much needed in a way, because I feel like all human beings have gotten to the point where the only thing you can think about is grudge, revenge, and everything. It really isn't healthy for your mind nor your soul, and it's very not healthy for your mentality. Where you want to go or where you want to be in life, you're going to carry that burden everywhere you go. You need to get rid of it, because those things are going to stop you from being happy and being successful and being the person you want to be in the future. You holding a grudge? If so, what are your grudges? And you can comment down below and you can tell me about your grudges. I know a lot of people don't like talking about this because it kind of like irks their soul or kind of triggers them in a way. That's why I'm here for, to trigger you. I'm kidding. I'm not here to trigger you. That's not my goal right here. My goal is to help you. For a long time, I have been stuck in a place where I wanted to be, where I wanted to be in life. Do I really want to hold this? Is it really worth it? Come to realize it's not worth it at all. What you're going through may be tough right now, but I can assure you, you can make it. What is a grudge? It is a persistent feeling of will, of resentment resulting from past insult or injury. Ephesians 4:31-32 says, "Get rid of all bitterness, rage, wrath, and brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind, compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ forgave you." And yes, I am bringing the Bible here. The Bible has helped me through a lot. People may think, oh my God, this is a Bible from, I don't know, 1,000 million years ago. And you know, people still read it today, and people do have like the biggest testimonies ever, and they have made a epic change in their life just by reading the Bible. I'm telling you, like, reading the Bible really impacts your life, and it really impacts the decisions you take in life. Helps your mentality, and it really makes you confident. And a lot of people say, Jessica, where does all this braveness come from? You know, speaking your point of view and saying the way things are. And I'm just like, I have God on my side. What else can I tell you? People have told me that, like, recently, since I posted that video. How do you have all this braveness? How do you have all this confidence? How are you not, like, literally, people are like insulting you, people are making fake accounts, people are coming at you, and like, Jessica, like, how can you handle this? And I'm like, bro, you know, I have Jesus on my side. God has really changed and impacted my life, and that's why I make these videos, because I want the same thing for you guys. I want you guys to meet God, not in a religious way, not in like church vibe way. It's me talking to you and you seeing that Christ lives in me. Is the world we live in? If you have a Bible on you, if you go to church every 3 days a week, you're automatically, oh my God, this girl's religious, and you believe a certain way. Oh my God, this religion is coming over you. No, it's just another way of seeing and viewing things. I kind of like expressing the way I view the world. It's not bad sharing your opinion. I'm going off, but God has given me the confidence where to the point where I don't care what anyone thinks. I care about how I see things and how God sees me. And if God sees that I'm doing the good, and I really don't care what other people say. It's respect that I have been receiving, right? But it's crazy. Like, those things do not affect me. Like, I still have a smile on my face and I'm still keep on going. Because why? Because I don't need people on my side to prove my point. I already proved my point by standing for what I believe. Oh my God, I'm going off. But, you know, I just had the most wonderful experience in my life, and I just wanted to share it. Now, a lot of people think like, well, Jessica, if this person really did me dirty and this person really hurt my feelings, how am I supposed to forgive them? Like, that's impossible. Listen here, it is possible. It is possible. And it takes a lot of courage, a long time. It's a lot of thinking. But like, who are we to not forgive? Like, I fail every day. I may not think that I do, but you know, there's some times where you're caught up in a situation where it just happens, because naturally we humans are sinners, and you know, it just it's naturally in us. It's naturally in our blood to fail God. And I'm not saying to take advantage of forgiveness, not saying that. I'm just saying the good thing about Jesus Christ is that he forgive with your heart. And if you really forgive with your mind and you really, really, truly forgive that person, you are going to be the most happiest person alive, because it's things that you carry in your heart, and it's things that explodes over time. The Bible is clear as crystal that if we don't forgive others for their errors, God will not forgive us. Why? What kind of God is that? Like, why am I supposed to forgive if they did me dirty? Totally understand, because I have had toxic friendships in the past where they have betrayed me to the core. I was just like, man, like, oh, I kind of want to like punch their face. I kind of want to break their face. Oh, relax. Now it's just like, you know, I wish them best. Because you got to remember, a relationship or a friendship is between two people. Now, I don't know if it's between three people. I have not known, because I've only had friendships that include me and the other person. But it's between two people. So you can't just blame the other person. It's your fault too. You have to have part of that fault. Like it is impossible. Probably did something and that really like hurt their feelings, and they can't really express it because they don't know how to. Many thousands reasons, and can't go back and see like what you did wrong, because those things happen automatically. It's like 1 second, the blink of your eye, that can happen. You can fail someone in a blink of an eye. It's crazy, because we humans are not perfect. One is control. What I mean by that, we want to hold something over that person's head. Many aren't able to let go of anger. Applies to me really good, because I had a friendship in the past, not gonna name names, I had this kind of grudge where it was control, where I wanted to hold something against that person because I kind of wanted to like them feel bad in a way. I was so petty, postings indirect, and would let them see my post just to trigger them. Number 2 is weakness or pride. Trust me, I was the most cockiest person in high school. I think a lot of people know me by that. Anyways, weakness or pride. That person may think they are condoning their behavior, making it okay for them to not learn their lesson. I kind of want to explain. I kind of felt that I wasn't strong enough. But now I notice that mindset has grown to that. But if I forgive, I am strong, because at least I'm strong enough to forget about what that person did to me, even though it really hurt me and it really broke my heart and they shattered my heart to pieces. I learned to forgive. And now I can finally move on, and I don't have to carry that in the back of my head ever again, and I'm free. 3, scared. To fall over again, fearing that person can betray them again or hurt again. That was me, honestly. Like, I didn't want to be friends with that person because I was scared that they would do the same thing back to me over and over again. And I was so tired. I was always that person where I don't give second chances. I don't believe in second chances. They messed up with me, so I don't care. You know what? Now I learned, who are you to not forgive? Who are you? I'm sorry. Are you Miss Perfect? I'm sorry. Hello. All these 3s are considered misconceptions. That's what society makes you think, that if you forgive that person because, oh my god, she is so dumb, needs to get a self-check. It's not like that. And society makes you think that she's easy, damn, she's weak. Like, weak. Not like that. Like, you can forgive. It's fine. This sucks because, you know, obviously in the back of your head, you have those thoughts where I just like being dumb at this point, and it's like, no, you're not being dumb. It's called forgiveness, and I think everyone should work on that, honestly. People think that you can forgive someone and then automatically be their friend. I'm not saying that. If you don't want to be their friend, it's fine. You don't have to. I'm not here to force you. I'm not here to convince you. I'm just saying, like, you can forgive from afar and then have them from afar. You can be acquaintances if you want, if you have them still in school, if you can see them still in school. When you pass by, at least be respectful, be kind. As long as God knows that you are forgiving and that is coming from your heart truly, He has no problem with you not wanting that person next to you. If anything, God understands what that person did to you. Believe me, God knew what that person was going to do before they did it. So, like, God understand. The biggest point here and the most important thing about God is forgiveness. Just forgive. As long as it's between you and God and you have forgiven truthfully, it's okay. Now let's go. Recognizing you are also responsible. Like I said before, friendships, relationships takes two. Second is accept. Accept it. When you accept, I am responsible. Relax for a bit if you want to listen to music and just think. Think where you went wrong. I'm not saying think, oh my god, I did this, and just write it down. No, just think for a minute what you did that can cause that friendship to break. 3, forgive. And man, this is hard. It really is, because there are people that have very, very deeply broken your heart and shattered your heart apart and have really stomped on your heart, and you feel like you're not worthy of anything. Well, it's a horrible feeling, but let me tell you something. Before anything, before your mom here, before your dad's here, before any family member that you have or any close friend you have God on your side. You have God. He knows what you've been through. He knows what happened and what caused that to happen. And forgive, and you feel like this peace, this breeze, this freedom in your heart. You trust me on this. 4, receive. Now, what I mean by receive, meaning you receive that you forgive. You can say like, oh, I forgive you, but you're not really receiving that in your heart. You see the difference? It's coming out of you. It's not really deeply into your heart. It's coming out of you. Anyone can say I forgive you and still hate you, still could wish the worst for you. Have truly forgiven this person, then that's what I mean. The Bible states, Matthew 11:25, come to me, all who are weary, heavy laden, and I will give you rest. What I've learned throughout the years is that I've put all my worries and all my grudges onto Jesus, and he has taken those things away, like has cleaned every little part of me. Every piece that I have cried, every piece that I have been through, every piece that someone has broken it, he has repaired it to the most wonderful thing ever. You give Jesus your carries, he vanishes it away, just like I said, and you never hear or feel them ever again. Like you never, like 100%, I can tell you, when you learn how to forgive and you learn how to leave those things away, you are gonna be the most happiest person in the world. Like right now, to a part where I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm happy of doing this channel, of expressing my feelings towards you guys, and I'm happy to express myself. Bitterness is like a poisonous drink feeding from your mind and heart. I'm telling you, bro. I am telling you, grudge literally eats you alive. People are like, Jessica, like this is not really important. Do your research. I am telling you, grudges lead to depression. There was a part of my life where I was depressed. I was depressed all the time. Are these people gonna feel like whatever I felt? Just gotta let things into God's hand, and he will take care of it. Of course, he is a justified God. He does justice. I am telling you. And if you just leave those things to the Lord, you are gonna feel the most freedom in your heart. Leading to long-lasting anxiety and depression. I came across thinking that these people, oh my God, I want them to suffer already. Oh, Jessica, just wish them the best. Why stoop to that person's level? Why stoop to that person's level? Why be like that person? Be someone else. Stop following the crowd. Never-ending cycle, I'm telling you, because I have thought of revenge so many times. I assure you that I'm no longer that person. That person is dead. Nope. New Jessica here. Also leads to a passive aggressive behavior. I was like this. It was a passive aggressive behavior that I had. Everyone that I came across, I have always thought, oh my God, this person can be just like my ex close friend. I always thought that every person is the same, that every person would betray me. Now, the individual will engage in multiple negative actions, often resort as an outlet for the anger and disappointment built inside and other feelings that rule or control them. These feelings were controlling me up to the point where I didn't even know why was I thinking that way. I came across thinking the most horrible things in the world to do that one person. You will be stuck in the same place. Absolutely, yes, absolutely, 100%. You will become a stronger person. I am telling you right now. You shall receive strength. You will feel free. The weight is off your shoulder. After I forgave and I received and I accepted, literally my life has changed to the most maximum happiness in the world. I don't know if that makes sense, but still, it's a thing for me now. Matthew 5:43-45. You have heard the law that say love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But what Jesus Christ says, but I say love enemies, pray for those who persecute you. In that way, you will be acting as true children of your Father in heaven. A lot of people tell me, Jessica, well, why do you preach so much the gospel? Like, don't you get tired? Man, I don't get tired. This is, you can call it religion. I call it bonding with Christ. And man, he is awesome. He is awesome. And he has impacted my life throughout years. Last thing that I have to say is that seek the Lord and he will give you directions and soften your bitter heart so you can receive peace. He will take away everything from you. I hope you guys have a good night because I have to go to sleep. I have to wake up early in the morning. You want to hear about controlling anger, and this is also part of the importance of forgiveness and the deadly side of grudges. So subscribe to my YouTube. I will be posting my Instagram, Facebook, and all my social media, so you can follow me and you can stay tuned and everything. You can DM me and maybe share your story with me. Maybe tell me how this kind of like changed your mind of having grudges and everything. I'm so excited to hear back from you guys.